Okay guys, this is gonna be a little bookish vlog. I'm going book shopping in a couple hours. I did just finish the Wildest Dreamer bookshop. If you want to know what this one's about, you can go look at my TikTok page because I talked about it on there a little bit. But then I also have You with the View. So I don't know if I want to start this one before I go, or if I want to craft a little bit and work on my scrapbook and then go book shopping and see what books I get there. I might craft a little bit and then start a book, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, a little update. I ate some lunch and then, hold on, I did a little bit of my scrapbook. I just kind of went in. I made this on Mom's Weekend at my college. It's like a little Darby Love quote. I'm not actually sure what that is, but the lady who like ran it made them, so I don't know. And this is like the back, and then this was like the first page, and then I did like glued these ones on there, but I wrote the quotes in today, and then I just like did that. This one I made the other day, but I really like it. And then I did some in the back. I added more of like those like type of things. These ones might be a little too big to add quotes, but we'll see. I did this one. Don't mind the circles, they're really bad. I might add to that one, I'm not really sure yet. And then I did this one. So I'll probably add a quote there too, but we'll see. And then now I'm working. I didn't like any of the planners that I saw like at the store and stuff for like school this upcoming year, but I love planners. So I got like a bullet journal and I just decided to like do my own. So let me show you. I need to color them still. I want to do a title page. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on it yet. But it starts in August because that's when like my classes and stuff like start up. So I was like, I'll just do it in August. I didn't know if I'd have enough room for like the whole year kind of thing, but I'm thinking I low-key might. But I still have my planner from this year, and I think it goes like through the summer, so I can just use that one, and then I can use this one through the summer next year. The first page is like the 5th through the 8th, or the 2nd through the 8th, because that's the first day, or like the first real week of August. And then I have like, I'm gonna do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday. And then I added a little camera and a little sun hat. It doesn't really look like a sun hat, but it's fine. And then this is the 9th through the 15th. This is the little watermelon. I'm gonna add on the seeds when I color it after, or like after I color it. I did a little picnic basket and same thing. And then I just kind of alternate, like one week I'm gonna have 3 on the front and then some pictures, and then 4 on the second page. Like this one, 4, and then 3. So the one I'm working on right now, I'm gonna do 3 on the first page, a little design, and then 4. But I don't think I showed you this one. I just did like a little flower down there. I don't know what I'm gonna put on this one yet. I do have a ton of like decals and stuff for my like scrapbooking and like washi tape, so I might try and do something with that. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll see. Okay, update. I added a little book because it's going to be like the start of my classes that week. And then I did the other 4. And then I started the next week, which is the last 2 days of August, and then 5 days of September. But now I'm getting ready to leave to go book shopping. Okay, update. We're here. I have 3 books currently, and I have enough money to get 1 more. I don't know what I'm gonna get.
I got $2.
Okay, update. We didn't film a ton, well, at all in Barnes because it was just kind of busy. Like the mall was packed today, so. But I'm gonna give you a haul of everything that I got. So starting off with half price, I got a book called Frigid. Basically, this girl and this guy are like best friends, and they both have a crush on each other, but like they don't like tell each other, I guess. And so basically they get stuck at a ski resort, and then things just kind of unfold from there. It looks like a quick little easy read. It's only about little over 300 pages, so I think it'd be fun. It's more of a winter read, but I thought it was so cute when I got it. Okay, the next I got is Come Back to Me. We're not gonna focus on the cover, but every time I go to Barnes & Noble, I look at these books in the young adult section every time, and I have never bought one. So I bought one today. But basically, this girl named Jessa, her brother Riley is a Marine, and so is his best friend Kit. And Jessa has had a crush on Kit forever, and they finally get together, and then both her brother and her boyfriend redeploy. And basically, she gets the news that someone she loved has died, so it's either her boyfriend or her brother. So, and it's dual, it might be 3 point of views. No, okay, I think it's only the guy and the girl, but it sounds good, so I got it. Okay, the next two that I got, I have been like on and off with getting because I've heard like mixed reviews, so I got them because they were cheaper at half price. So we'll see if I end up liking them. I don't know when I'm gonna get to them, but hopefully soon. But the first one I got is The Cruel Prince, and basically this girl's parents get murdered and her sisters are stolen away, and yeah, I don't know, she gets like promised to a king, an evil king, I'm assuming. I'm not really sure, but I've heard it's decent, so I got it. So we're gonna see if I like it. It also looks like a quick-ish read. Oh, someone was in the middle of a page when they donated it and dog-eared it. So, oh, they were in the middle of the epilogue, actually. So, that was the third book. And then the fourth book I got at half price was The Red Queen. And yeah, I honestly don't really remember what this one's about. But we'll find out. I mean, I know many readers have read these two books, but I have never really been into fantasy until like the last year. So we're working on getting into it. So hopefully this doesn't pull me out of it. Now I'm gonna do my Barnes & Noble books. Okay, the first one I got is called The Champions. I read the first one, which is The Cheerleaders, and this is like a sequel. Basically, in the first one, 5 cheerleaders die, and one of their sisters goes to solve it because everyone just believes it's like accidents or whatever, and the girl's like, no, like, I don't think this is an accident. But this one takes place 11 years later. There's a new girl in school, and she like works for the school newspaper, and she gets hired to do a piece on the football team. And right after she gets assigned, one of them gets poisoned at a party. It doesn't specify if he dies or not, but he just is poisoned. And then right after that, she starts getting emails from like some strange like address, like telling her to like stay away. And then another member turns up dead, and basically she just kind of like goes through like the mystery, like solving it like the sister did in the first one. The second one I got is Little Pieces of Light. I've never heard of it, but it sounded good when I bought it. Basically, these kids, it's a guy and a girl, they meet when they're 10. And the guy writes love letter, or not love letters, I don't know, just love letters to the girl. But they never reach. So they're both like heartbroken because, you know, misunderstanding. He's thinking she didn't write me back. She's thinking he didn't write to me. Then 7 years later, they run into each other and cross paths, and they like see each other again because I don't really know what is wrong with his dad, but she's like really popular and wealthy, but her dad has really high expectations for her and like controls her life. Their worlds collide again, and they feel like this magnetic pull towards each other. And yeah, basically it's like a second chance romance, which I thought was cute. But this is the book I went to Barnes for. Reign of Brayshaw. This is the third book of the Brayshaw Boys series that I'm currently reading. I'm not going to read the synopsis because I don't want to spoil anything from the other books. But I'm very excited for this book. And I'm definitely going to start this probably soon. Probably tonight. Probably after this. But yeah, the next thing on my to-do list that I can think of is I need to organize my bookshelf because I don't think all of these books are going to fit on my TBR shelf. But I hate reorganizing my bookshelf because I like it the way it is. But the only one of my bookshelves I don't really touch, because I have three shelved ones, and I have two of them like stacked on top of each other, and then the third one is just by itself, and that's like my favorites, like the books I liked a lot. So I don't usually touch that one. I just kind of go through and organize my like bigger one, but I might have to organize the smaller one too. So we'll see. We're also going to see how many books I can get through. For the rest of my May TBR, obviously this one is going on there because I need to read it. I could read the other two on my Kindle, but I might wait until I can find them in person. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna see what happens. I kind of want to do the Champions at some point because I think I finished the first one in like a day and a half, so I could definitely finish this one pretty quick if I put my mind to it. I do want to, I think, read one of my half-price books too. And I have a ton of books on my TBR, but we're going to see which ones I get to. I want, again, I think I mentioned this on my TikTok. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. I do want to try and read some of the books that I've started and not finished. Right now there's only two that I think that is, and that's City of Bones, I think, which is the Mortal Instrument Shadow Hunter first book. I started that one. I got a little bit through it. I didn't really finish it. I started a mystery thriller called We Were Never Here. I'm probably not going to finish that one. I didn't really like it. I'm definitely going to DNF it because I soft DNF'd it right now more than the other two. And the third one is Magnolia Parks. So I do want to try and finish City of Bones and Magnolia Parks sometime this month. But maybe I'll do a video on that. Just trying to like read those. But yeah, these I think I'm gonna make my priority right now, and then we'll see where everything else falls. But yeah, I might update this in a little bit if I do more book things, like when I start this, because I'm probably going to start this today. But I'll let you know where I land. Okay, it is the next day, but I want to update you on how far I got into Boys of Brayshaw. I did only get 50 pages, but I had to babysit, so I didn't really have time to read yesterday when I got back. And then I read a little bit at babysitting, but I was just kind of tired. But hopefully I can read some more today. But that is the end of my video. I'll see you guys next time.